All right, and you take play-by-play for a minute while I get the scoreboard all set up,
Okie dokie.
and then I'll take over play-by-play when I get that set up here in just a sec.
Alright. Oppo and Ashton both going for the kickoff. Kibo is up, gets it to the side in Blizzard territory. Competence, bringing it across his own net, gives it to Oppo. Oppo has a pretty good wall play set up. He's going for a little air dribble, doesn't go anywhere. Dr. Boctor Lochter has that. 50-50 between Competence and Dr. Boctor Lochter. Doesn't go anywhere. Oppo, so far from what I've seen, there's been a lot more offense from Blizzard. As a shot comes in from Rather Dark, that was a pretty good shot coming off the wall. Oppo gives it Dr. Boctor Lochter. Dr. Boctor Lochter kind of lofts it, not the play you want. Rather Dark can just slap it on in there for a 1-0 lead 30 seconds in.
Good shot. That's my analysis.
Competence and Ashton again on the kickoff. Good 50 gets popped up. Kibo will get there first. And Rather Dark going for a 50. Dr. Boctor Lochter gets it, and that'll be a goal coming in from Ashton. That was a very, very quick turnaround. Rather Dark gets the first flick and gets absolutely dunked by Dr. Boctor Lochter, and I believe it was Competence trying to come in to save it. He just wasn't there in time. Another 50-50 on the kickoff. There's been a lot of 50s. Ashton can't get anything going. That's going to be Competence coming in to clear it away. Kibo now tries to get to the wall, but Rather Dark will be there first. Oh, over Dr. Boctor Lochter. It's a 2-on-1 fast break, but Ashton can get it upfield. Back to Competence. Competence clears it back over to the green side. Kibo plays it to the side. Competence is up there. Wow. Blizzard is on top of the ball at all times, it seems. It seems like they're always there at some point in time. Competence clears this crossfield to Rather Dark, looking for some sort of passing play. He puts it middle. Kibo and Ashton both kind of double commit on a save, but it's okay because they have possession. This is clear to the blue side. Nobody's back for Blizzard. Ashton's going to try to center this to Kibo. Kibo's up. He gets denied from Competence. Dr. Boctor Lochter is going to loft this once again. Competence is on the backboard. He's got an easy clear. Ashton is also going to loft this, but this time I'm just going to give him a death bounce. Ashton can't read it correctly. Kibo is going to meet Competence. He beats him, but Competence gets a little bit of it. Dr. Boctor Lochter back into the box. Oppo clears it away. Ashton taking it to the side, met by Oppo. Nobody's up on the blue side. Rather Dark now, however. Tries to pass it across for the Competence, but he is not ready. Dr. Boctor Lochter tries to get it past them, but he doesn't. Kibo to the side. Good bounce for him. Competence is able to clear it away, though. Kibo takes out Competence in a BM. Ashton tries to get to the side. Maybe a passing play. Almost gets it, but nobody was there. Rather Dark and Kibo going at it. And Dr. Boctor Lochter meets him on the wall. Competence is there to clear it back away. Ashton and Kibo both double commit, but it's okay. It seems like UVU Green's double commits don't have that much effect. I feel like when they do it, it's more for like a clearing scenario, but they might want to clean that up just in case. Dr. Boctor Lochter meets Rather Dark in midfield, up to Oppo. Oppo seems to be back passing it back to Competence, and Kibo will take control. Gets knocked off by Rather Dark. Competence on the wall. Dr. Boctor Lochter's up. That might be a clear to Ashton, but no, he gets it to the side. Kibo to Ashton. Ashton to nobody. Rather Dark is going to be met by Dr. Boctor Lochter. Competence is coming for the ball. Kibo's there to meet him. That's on the backboard if anybody on the green side can get up. Ashton comes in late. Oppo's there for the save. Competence tries to clear that again across the goal, which is not something you necessarily want to do in a lot of situations, because if the ball, or if the opposing team is in the right positions and they're rotating correctly, you could be looking at a possible goal or an own goal. Competence clears this cross field, and Dr. Boctor Lochter clears it back. Oppo passes it Rather Dark. He's met by Kibo. That's still a bounce down. This is still possible for Blizzard, and Ashton will clear it away to the blue side. So what do you see so far, Danny?
I see that I got everything up. I got it all updated. The scoreboard looks good. I have logos on there. I'm gonna need to work on that UVU logo a little bit. That looks a little sloppy, but other than that, things are looking good.
Good.
And then
Rather
in the
Dark.
play, it's been really even. I know that the first half, it really felt like AZ Blizzard was first to the ball almost every time. They were first, they were passing, and didn't relent on that pressure, but UVU feels like they've kind of figured out a couple things here, and they've been working the big, long clear and chase game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there hasn't been a score in well over 3.5 minutes. It has been pretty Competence going for a ceiling shot. He can't get it, however. That's going to be cleared back to the middle.
Man,
It's
that
gonna be
would have
met by
been nutty.
Oppo. Absolutely.
As we have 30 seconds left, Oppo loses that 50-50. Ball's just bouncing there in the middle. Kibo gets up just to flex it off to the side, out of danger. You know, it's more better to be on the side than it is to clear it into the middle. Am I right or am I right?
You are what people would say, and translated into French, right.
Perfect. As Competence going for another shot, gonna get stonewalled there by UVU.
Rather
This
dark.
ball gets cleared into the middle, and it's gonna touch down. There we are. We're in
Yes.
overtime here in game one.
It has been a very even game for the second half of the game. A lot of 50-50s and a lot of clearing back and forth from both teams. Nobody really maintaining a possession down. Oh, well, rather
No one
dark.
maintaining possession, but rather Dark says, I don't like overtime. I'm going to end it right here, right now. 8 seconds in. That ball looked like it just came down really quickly off the ceiling, and UVU didn't have a chance to rotate back. And that was a bullet shot right in the back of the net. AZ Blizzard taking game number 1.
Unfortunate 50-50 from Kibo. It bounced right to where Rather Dark was sitting, and the goalie just was not ready for it. And sometimes it's going to happen. They played a really good game, though, and AZ Blizzard will come out with the dub in game 1. But still, it's anybody's match.
For sure, for sure. How's everyone out there doing tonight? We forgot to ask you guys your predictions. Who do you think's going to win? Give us a or let us know how we sound. Are we loud enough? Are we not? Do I need to do some fixins? Let me know what's up. And that's what producing on the fly is all about.
During that last play, I had reached my arm up for whatever reason. I think I was just stretching. And I pulled a muscle in my left shoulder, and right now it's cramped.
Congratulations.
So, thank you. I'm gonna really love this. Okay. Hashtag football things. Oh my god. I haven't had a cramp actually in so long, and I've never had a cramp on my shoulder blade like this. This is interesting. Kids, if you're ever gonna play a sport, hydrate.
As an athletic trainer, which I am, hydrate. And if you're cramping, you should go get some pickle juice. SteveMan24, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. That's awesome.
Thank you,
Steve Man. And a subscription, actually.
Oh, well, I love you. I automatically love you.
As we are here in game number 2.
Ashton coming up the wall. He's going for some kind of ceiling shot, trying to meet what I believe was it. I think it was Competence last time, or no,
Competence
it was somebody.
Had a couple attempts at it, yeah.
Yeah. He had tried a couple times. Out of the gate, he's going for it. Competence clears that. Is that? Oh, okay. I thought those were the gold rush wheels, but they were just I believe Tunicas. I've been out of the loop for so long. Ashton and Kibo both go for something. It doesn't work. Oppo is going to clear this up. Might be dangerous, but Oppo's going to, or excuse me, Competence is going to meet him.
Yeah, Kibo had an opportunity there to go for the 50-50, try to kind of pressure it, but probably the smart play to let Blizzard take it and go for the clear. Because had he missed, he would have been way out of rotation. So
absolutely. A lot about the first maybe minute. Oh, great passing play from Rather Dark and Oppo. Rather Dark, he catches a glimpse of Oppo. Dr. Lochter sets it up. Rather Dark gets demoed, but still can get it to Oppo. Oppo with the pre-flip gang into a shot. Kibo commits. He can't get there in time. And that's 1-0 for Rather Dark. Or for Blizzard, however.
Kershey, it is 1-0 for AZ Blizzard. They won game 1 in overtime, 2-1.
Yes, but
if you can
going to...
see
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Well, that went in.
Well,
there's a calculated.
Dr. Lochter is struggling to get back. He doesn't get there in time. Kibo is in net, but he was not in the correct position to save that ball. And just an unfortunate bounce, and it's 2-0 for Blizzard.
I'm going to change that color, make that a little easier to see. There you go.
Competence.
You should be able to see that now, Kershey. The little blue bar underneath AZ Blizzard. That should donate or denote. That's it. Denote.
Donate. Someone's got something on his mind.
We just got done with Extra Life, man.
Oh, how was that?
It was.
I never got to tune in.
It was. Man, we had it set up for greatness, and the new IT guy in the building decided, instead of using the Google Fiber router, which would allow 250 up and down wired in, he used his own and had only allocated like 25 to 30 megabits total to us.
That's horrible. Also, great shot by Kibo.
2 streaming computers and 20 gaming computers that we were trying to download games on. I mean, we had fun. We raised some money, but it definitely did not reach the potential that it could have been.
Yeah, because that event, well, if I'm correct, it's hosted annually, and this was what the second year. Yeah, not something you want to have in terms of 25 download speed, but things happen.
We maxed
next
out
year.
The system.
Oh, what a shot by
Kibo! Wow. Ashton leaving that one. Dr. Lochter loses that 50, but Kibo reads it off the wall.
I'm sorry, somebody clip that. That was a great recovery.
What a
off
beautiful,
the wall.
Beautiful jump off the wall, tapping that in. We are tied up at 2 just after 2 minutes here in game number 1.
And this is shaping up to be sort of like how last game was, which was Blizzard took the early lead. UVU Groom was like, okay, the growing pains are out. Let's play our game. And as you can see, Kibo, Dr. Lochter, and Ashton are finally buckling down, saying, hey, we need to...
What a redirect by the doc. The doctor is in. Performing surgery. Surgical precision.
Dr. Lochter taking a page out of Coco's book with an insane redirect. That happened to us. That happened to Ascension. That hurts.
I remember that.
That's a great shot. Sadly, I do too. That was a great shot.
UVU takes the lead 3-2. They have scored 3 unanswered here in the last minute and a half. Nice composure by UVU Green. And they've got the pressure on right now.
Ashton floating this up for, that would be Competence. Competence gets met by Kibo in the green half. That set up. Dr. Lochter gets a good read. I'm sorry, Oppo will leave this for Competence. Oppo gets met by Dr. Lochter. English is a hard language.
It is.
Rather Dark and Competence both double committing. They can get it away from Kibo, however. Oppo has possession. He will control it, try to get it to Competence. Dr. Lochter's in the middle, however. It's a solo play. He almost gets it, but he's met by Rather Dark. Kibo with a good, nice long clear up into the backboard, but to no avail. Dr. Lochter will meet Rather Dark on the wall. That's a long, booming clear that is on target, and it goes nowhere. However, Ashton will set it back up in the middle for Dr. Lochter. He puts it to the side.
To answer your question, Vibration, no, it does not require GC. We are the League Esports. We run weekly rec leagues and tournaments. We are in week 5 of this season. We actually have a bunch of teams in our champion and grand champion division, which is this one, and we also have a bunch in our plat and diamond division. We have 20 teams total, 21, 19, something like that.
In both divisions?
No, overall total.
Oh, okay.
Total.
I was gonna say, that's a lot.
In the upper division, we had 12. In the lower, we have 9, I think. So, we are just here to have fun, give people a chance to play in a competitive environment, and so join us, give us a follow, and we'd love to have you come join the Discord. Someone type !Discord in the chat. Come join us, come play, as we are nearing the end of this season, but we'll be starting. I know Fish and I have a couple meetings to plan out the entire year of 2020 for TLE.
Oh, wow.
Trying to get more organized.
Speaking of nearing the end, Ashton passes on Dr. Lochter as 8 seconds roll on the clock. Blizzard needs to get something before they lose this game. Rather Dark will set this up. Confidence is up. He's met by Ashton. It's put back on Rather Dark. That's still up. This is still a possible play. Kibo gets it up to Ashton. He'll probably just try to kill it. He will not get it, and Oppo cannot reach it. And we have a tie series.
We are tied. 1 game apiece. Really nicely done there by UVU. They didn't lose composure when they got down, right? They gave up 2 really early goals and ended up, staying composed. They scored 3 quick ones, and then they held on. Blizzard really started to re-up their pressure there towards the end.
Yeah, that was a really good job from UVU Green. They after losing last game in the fashion they did, and then going down in this game the way that they did, and being able to respond to that sort of pressure and sort of adversity to tie up the series just shows the mental toughness that it takes. And not for nothing, Blizzard played really good, like insanely well. They had great defense despite the fact that they have a 0 combined save total. They met the UVU Green players in the middle of the field as needed. They had plenty of 50-50s that would have stopped a bunch of offensive drives. But UVU Green just in the end had a lot more pressure, as you could tell from their 7-3 shot rate or 7-4 shot ratio, and a lot tighter defense, as shown from the 2 saves to 0. So here comes game 3, and as we all know, in a best of 5, game 3 is the most critical
Super
of games.
important.
Because if you take control of game 3, you either win the series in a 3-0 sweep, or you have a 2-1 upper hand and you're only 1 game away, and the other team is now playing on the back foot, and they're forced to be the aggressors. So this is very important for both these teams being 1 apiece. They want to take game 3. Oppo and Ashton get met. Dr. Lochter and Kibo are both up. He'll leave that for Kibo. Gets set up. Competence and Rather Dark both jumping for it at the same time. Ashton doesn't get the greatest of touches. Competence is in the middle. He passes that to Oppo, and that'll... Oh, wait a second. Calculated. That's all I have to say. Oppo... Competence gets a great pass to Oppo. And as Competence is trying to flip out of the play, Oppo
stolen
puts it right
goal
back into Competence. Green leader, do us a favor. Give that to Oppo now. But,
stolen goal there. Competence getting the final touch. Oppo losing out on 50 points. But what's important for Blizzard is that they have the 1-0 lead.
Oh my.
Oh, and
Absolutely.
almost another one. What a beautiful play there.
This has been a great game in terms of quality of shots and amount of pressure from both teams. This is exactly what you would expect from this division, which, by the way, is it still called the Pumpkin Spice and something
Yes,
division?
the
Is
Pumpkin
that still the
Spice.
official name?
Yep, this is the
Wow.
Pumpkin Spice division. Our other division is the Candy Corn division.
Yeah, you would have thought that would have changed after Halloween, but you know what? It's okay.
Nope. You still
The
have candy
Arcane-
corns, and you still drink pumpkin spice here in November for Thanksgiving.
Speaking of November, here in South Florida, it's a
What up,
cool
Big Mike?
85 degrees.
85?
Cool 85 degrees in South Florida.
Dude, we've been mid-50s, like 60 here in Utah. It's been gorgeous.
Yeah. Speaking of which, my dad was actually thinking about taking a trip over to Utah, and I'm not against it because it seems like a beautiful place.
That would be awesome.
Absolutely.
Speaking
As Kibo,
of awesome, Kibo
whiffs.
goes with the fake. Here at TLE, we are all about the fakes, not mistakes. Leaving that one, Ashton collects. He pushes this one forward. He's going to give the clear and the chase. He's going to throw it off the backboard. Is the follow coming? No. No one from UVU wanted to challenge for that one, as Blizzard now gets the long distance clear. Rather
That's a
dark.
great
That's got
touch.
a great touch, but no one followed there for Blizzard. We've got a lot of really good touches, a lot of good shots coming from Oppo. That one gets deflected away, and now UVU pushes this one forward. What up, Big Mike 88? I don't know if I said that already, but welcome to the stream. Welcome to everybody who's here. Glad to have you.
From what I've seen, a lot of what Blizzard. Oh my. Every time I talk, someone scores. But that was a great 3-man passing play, and this all started with the pass up from Competence. Rather Dark is in the right position at the right time. Competence might have tried for a shot there, but Oppo said, nah, I got it. And that was a great 3-man passing play. The exact thing that you practice 2 hours a day for, 3 hours a day for in free play, in training with your teammates, is just getting those 3-man passing plays down, because the quick misdirect plays will more than likely be the reason why you win or lose a game. Of course, combined with a bunch of other rotational things. It says I left the party.
All right, well, we can fix that after this.
Competence with a
I've
good
been invited
50.
to a party.
Dr. Proctor Lochter with play, but to no avail as Oppo meets him. Kibo trying to get back in the blue half. Competence passes over to Ashton. That's a shot, and a great one at that. Ashton targets the top right corner, and Kibo, when he hits this Competence, kind of hits it towards the middle. Not the touch that you necessarily want. He tries to recover, but he can't, and that'll be a goal for UVU green as we pass the midpoint of this game. Competence and Dr. Lochter with the kickoff. Rather Dark is there for the follow. Passes up to Competence. Tries to get it back middle, but not enough power on it. But however, he will get a good 50 with Kibo. Ashton passed down to Oppo. Oppo will wait a second and let Ashton go for it. Dr. Lochter with a good pass middle. However, Competence is there for the clear. Rather Dark is up. This could be something. Great redirect. It's just off the mark as Ashton gets a save. Oppo up on the wall. He's trying to get high. Competence is already up. He misses just by a hair. Rather Dark is in the midfield. Good on him for staying there. That's a mistake that I see a lot of players make, is if two other players are up, they'll start cheating up. And the problem with that is if you do that, you're the last line of defense, and you have to essentially hustle back. So good on him for staying patient, staying disciplined, and staying back. Dr. Lochter with a great clear. Competence will meet him, however. Competence is up on the wall a lot, like up on the backboard a lot, and their backboard defense is great because of it. Ashton gets a decent 50. Competence up on the wall. He's going to try to pass this over to Oppo. Oppo's up. He gets a piece of it.
Shot.
Can't exactly get it. Kibo now has possession with someone creeping up behind him. He gets a 50. Ashton will try to pass this off the backboard to no avail. Dr. Lochter comes in late. Oppo. Pass over to Rather Dark. Rather Dark with a shot. Ashton has to get this to preserve the 2-1. He does. Competence back over. Dr. Lochter will clear that to the blue side. Kibo's up looking for something. He might get one. He does. Oh, good 50? No, that was just a touch. Good save by Competence. Tries to get over to Oppo. Doesn't work. However, Dr. Lochter is now on his way. Kibo over to Dr. Lochter. Tries for a shot. Oppo meets him. Kibo will come up on the wall, try to pass this middle. Ashton is there. He passes it back to Dr. Lochter, who takes another shot. Ashton with the fake, and we have a tie game with 30 seconds remaining.
Dude, the Doc does all sorts of things, but in that play right there, did you see that touch, that pass by Ashton? The in the air backflip touch, which passed it off to Doc, who was able to rocket that one in. That was a gorgeous touch.
Beautiful, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the great plays. Competence gets us on the backboard. Oppo's there. It's okay.
The double touch off the back wall with 20 seconds to go. Competence throws this one up. Oppo with the follow beats two UVU defenders and then gets his rear on it. Slams that one home. Oppo says, "I got you, Big Mike. Cheer me on."
Just over Kibo, that ball goes. And with 18 seconds left, 3-2 for Blizzard. However, Ashton is setting up a good play. Kibo misses the ball. Dr. Lochter is there with 8 seconds. They're trying to get something going down the field. Kibo with a good 50 with Competence leaves it for Dr. Lochter. Oppo will put it up in the air. He gets a pretty bad touch, and Dr. Lochter flips the wrong way. And that is 2-1 for Blizzard.
All right, you want to send me a new party invite?
Yes, sir.
Luchas gracias.
De Notter.
That's Spanish for those of you who don't know Spanish. Muchas gracias.
for those of you who are monolingual.
For those of you who don't speak the Espanol, El Nino means
Shola.
the Nino. That's an old SNL quote. All right.
SNL.
So what does UVU need to do to push this to Game 5?
Okay. As somebody who's been in this situation and worse before, UVU Green, what you need to do in order to beat Blizzard in this Game 4 is not focus on Game 5. In your minds, Game 5 right now does not exist. All that matters is Game 4. If you can take control of Game 4 and win that game, you have to fight another day. And by another day, I mean another 60 seconds before the next match starts. But the server went down for maintenance, and in classic TLE fashion, we will be back.
Where are the mids? Where? Come on. All right.
I got it covered. Play private match. Great private match. Game mode soccer. Where do you want to send them? You want to send them to nighttime salty?
I've never wanted anything so much in my entire life.
We're going to nighttime salty.
While we're getting this up, those of you in the chat, welcome again to TLE. It is week 5. And I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be playing tonight, be casting. And personally, I'm excited to be on TLE 1. Usually I'm over there on TLE 2.
Usually we're always kicked to the curb over at good old TLE 2nd. But tonight we get the privilege of being on the main channel.
Hey, while we're getting this reset up, are we getting back in? You're setting it up, right?
Yes we are. Yeah.
Okay. While we're doing that, I just want to let everyone know about some fun stuff that we have going on right now here at TLE. Has anyone ever heard of Smash Brothers Ultimate?
I know I have.
I think we just bought the same version at the same time.
Because we started our league this week, and oh my goodness, was that crazy and fun. That was so much fun. And, yeah, just a blast. So, Sean, how dare you?
I think we have we almost have everyone.
There we go.
7
Everyone tell him
and
to go.
8.
Give him the go. It's not my fault the server died. Alright?
Mario reference, considering we talked about Smash Bros. I also know nothing about Nintendo, so I don't know if that was a correct statement or not. But
Our players are
in. Starting.
And here
As
we go.
competence.
Game 4.
Ashton. This is an important one for UVU Green, as if they don't take this game, then that's kind of it. That's it for the night for them. So they gotta focus. They gotta buckle down and play their game. Competence met by Kibo, but Ashton comes in to take it to the blue side. Rather dark. Gonna take it on the wall. However, oh no, he'll wait as Oppo comes in for the clear. Kibo gets a good pass middle. Dr. Doctor. Nobody's in net for Blizzard. And that's a great start if you want to take over game 4. As my little brother says hi.
Hello, little brother. Alright, 1-0. That's a great start for UVU, as they have found themselves down in every single game to start. They gave up the first goal in each of the first 3 games, so that's a good sign for the Wolverines out of UVU.
Take the initiative. Oh, fun fact. One of the high schools down here in South Florida uses UVU's logo.
Nice.
With different colors. I think it's like red and white. But it was funny because I was looking on the standings for the playoffs, and I see the UVU logo in different colors, and I was like, well, that's interesting. As Kibo goes for an insane shot, gets met by Competence on the wall, but Dr. Boxdoctor will come in, clears it towards the middle, looking for maybe a pass. Rather dark, however, meets it. Competence. Good pop-up. Kibo will meet it as Oppo comes in. Oppo getting it backboard, but to no avail. Rather dark will beat Kibo out, getting a little too comfortable. Rather dark. Pass over middle. Competence can't get the correct angle as we get an attack from the other side. Demo from Kibo on Oppo. Competence will meet him, get every piece of that ball, and the 50s are everywhere. As Kibo tries to get the middle, Dr. Bartoloctor, he puts it up again. Ashton's up, he misses, and now they find themselves on the back foot. However, Kibo lofts it very nicely. Not necessarily a position you want to be in, to where all 3 of your players have a shot on the ball. In that scenario, maybe a 3-man passing play would have been better, rather than just lofting it all the way on the backboard 3 times. But matter of fact is they're up 2-0 with 3:13 left, but they should definitely not get comfortable because they came back from a bigger the same deficit with less time. So they just they need to stay on the offensive and keep doing their thing. As Kibo and Dr. Bartolok are both up for that ball, however, Competence will still be there rather dark with a good pass, actually. That ended up being a pass. Oppo, however, not ready. Competence will take it. He'll try to get a flick. He can't, rather dark. Will meet Ashton. Dr. Bartolok with a pass across middle. That's been something UVU's tried, I think, about 3 times this game alone. Is what they're doing is they're trying to get it across the net for a quick misdirection play. As rather dark, being the last man back, commits, and that will be a goal for Kibo, going up 3-0 with just under half of this game, or just over half of this game completed.
Words are hard, aren't they, JP?
Especially when doing play-by-play for the first time.
Well, you can take analysis if you want.
No, I enjoy this. This is cool. Dr. Bartolok doesn't even get a. Yeah, I was gonna say he got a free possession as there's a little bit of confusion. Competence passes it up. No one's there. Ashton will meet him on the backboard. Competence will get a death bounce, as I like to call it, because you never know when it's gonna come, and when it does, you just kind of have to guess. Kibo will try to flick it. He can't, as he's met by Oppo. Competence will put it towards the net. Dr. Bartolok flips the wrong way, but Kibo's there for the save. Rather Dark will put this on the backboard. Both players on Blizzard are up. Competence is able to get it, though, and they get on the board for the first time in Game 3. Or Game 4. Wait, Game 4.
Game
yes.
4, yep. So nice job. Double commit there, but they were both committing to the shot, and it went in. So it doesn't really matter for Blizzard. Nice job, though, and there's plenty of time for them to come back. Another quick goal here, and then UVU really needs to start worrying.
Absolutely. UVU needs to say, okay, well, we were on the offensive, we got 3 goals out of it, but maybe we were being a little bit too offensive. Maybe we need to dial it back a some. And now they're only up by 1. So they really need to focus on their rotations, focus on their communications. Rather Dark gets a great clear, fakes it, Competence with a great angle on the ball, puts it top Ched, and Kibo is not ready for it. But 2-3 with 1:38 left. This is still anybody's game with UVU having the upper hand. Ashton, once again, maybe that's a strat of Blizzard for UVU or for Blizzard. I think what they're going for is, okay, if we don't go for it and they just clear it over to us, expecting us to go for it for a good 50, they just clear it over to us. We get possession and we can start driving down the field. Kibo gets an unfortunate touch. Rather Dark gets it up. Oppo's up for a shot. He misses. Ashton is met by Competence. However, it only gets pinched over to the blue side. Rather Dark and Competence are both racing back as Competence decides, hey, I'm going to go for it now. And it's coming back towards the blue side. Ashton with a great fast break. Oppo meets him. Dr. Bartolok with a great 50-50 as Kibo's on the wall to meet him. He's going for a ceiling shot. He does not get it as Ashton also went up for it. Dr. Bartolok meets Rather Dark in the middle. Kibo and Competence both are 50 for that one. To no avail. Competence with a great shot that's just off the mark. That would have tied the game in great fashion. Dr. Bartolok with a great clear to the side. Ashton's going up on the ceiling. Doesn't get the greatest touches. Dr. Bartolok must now go up for it. Rather Dark has a great opportunity here. Kibo over to Competence. Competence hits that over to Rather Dark. Oppo. Oh, 2 UVU players commit. Now Kibo's not in net. Kibo finally gets to it. Competence gets it over both UVU players, and Dr. Bartolok comes in to save the day.
Just
10
not
seconds
enough
left.
oomph there out of Competence to get the shot. It's so frustrating when the ball's right there and you have an open net and you just can't go.
With 1 second left, Oppo cannot get under the ball, and we're going to a Game 5.
And that needs to be at Champions Field.
Yes, sir.
Game 5 to start the night. Could we ask for anything better? I submit that we cannot.
We cannot. Every time we go to Champions Field, you get the nostalgia of all the insane ceiling shots, of all the comebacks, the reverse sweeps. You're reminded of all the things that happened over at that field, and it's historic for this game. It's historic for this channel, and hopefully UVU and AZ Blizzard will be able um, to add some more glory into the minds of TLE viewers and to us here at TLE, and make it a Game 5 worthwhile.
All right, so as we are getting into Game 5, next up is going to be Lunar Flame and Strawberry Milk. That one's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to message those captains to get ready. But here we go, Game 5. Tell me in chat who you got. Who are you rooting for?
I still got my boys over at Blizzard.
I'm going with UVU. There should be 19 answers right now.
Boom, boom, boom. Oppo replies to my text in chat as Competence with a great start over in the green side. However, it's met by Kibo. Kibo gets a good possession, gets a great 50 with Rather Dark. Oppo on the back foot. That's that term, back foot. Dr. Lochter meets the ball in midfield. Rather Dark will get a good touch. Competence gets it over, and Kibo with a great clutch save. However, it might not be enough as Rather Dark. Oh, Rather Dark gets it up to the side. Oppo tries to get to the middle. Competence is there, and a great passing play from Blizzard. That really all started with the clear from, I believe it was Competence. Competence cleared it all the way up to the backboard, forcing Kibo to waste boost in order to go get that ball. And once he knew that everyone was out of position, everyone was out of boost on the green side, just an easy 3-man passing play, and that puts him in a 1-0 lead with 4 minutes and 23 seconds to go.
Yeah, Marshawn, you are going to be right here next match for Lunar Flame Gaming versus Strawberry Milk. But we are... Oh, I need to get the overlay up because I'm silly.
Come on, Danny.
There it is.
Rather Dark beats, I believe that was Kibo. He beats Kibo to the ball. Competence to Rather Dark. Double commit. Dr. Doctor, however, is there. Rather Dark gets another shot. Oppo goes for a shot. Ashton gets a great save. Competence is going to jump past the ball. Yeah, it's fakes, not mistakes. Ashton...
Oh, what a flip.
Competence gets a good touch. Oppo puts up on the backboard. However, Dr. Doctor is there to meet him. Competence, another one. Kibo will be there. Oh, that's a death bounce. Great touch by Dr. Doctor, preserving that possession. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Oppo shoots it right into Rather Dark, which could have been a goal. There was a goalie there, but you never know. Could have been a goal, but now they got to come back down the field. Competence with a great 50 from Kibo, or on Kibo. Ashton clears it up to the roof. Dr. Doctor will follow. Ashton tries to get a 50, can't. Kibo and Dr. Doctor get a bump on each other. Competence in the middle over to Oppo. Great save from Dr. Doctor. Dr. Doctor has kind of been the heart and soul of this UVU defense.
Right.
He has two saves already in this game.
He does a little bit of everything, the Doc.
He's definitely been a great presence for this team as Oppo gets a great touch. Competence top right, and that would be a 2-0 lead for the boys in blue.
Yeah, nice team play here from Blizzard. Competence gets the goal, but that was really set up nicely by Rather Dark, putting it... apparently Ashton's struggling with ping, but...
Let me see. Oh my.
What's it at?
It's at 148. As Dr. Lochter and Kibo meet on an insane passing play. Kibo gets a great touchdown. Dr. Lochter puts that top left, right where Rather Dark cannot get it. And we have a game with just over half of this game gone. Kibo and Competence meet in the middle. Rather Dark gets it over to the backboard. Dr. Lochter will be there as well. Ashton with a great touch, sending it to the blue corner. Competence cannot get a touch. Rather Dark will, however, it's over to Kibo. Kibo puts it down maybe for a pass, but can't get it. Rather Dark over to Oppo now on the opposing side. Dr. Lochter, great touch. Ashton gets it over to Dr. Lochter, however, it goes nowhere. Competence trying to get some kind of passing play going, however, Kibo is there to preserve their defensive stronghold. Ashton, not with the greatest, not with the greatest touch in the world, and Competence is there to finish it off. Just slips it by the green defense. Kibo just not there.
Dr. Boctor Lochter needs a shorter name, says Marshawn Skittles.
And Ashton answers right back as Kibo
And gets
gives
the
him a
high five.
Great 50, great follow. Ashton gets a great delayed 50-50 on Rather Dark. Oppo is not in the right position at the right time, just misses it. And Ashton gives his team another breath of hope with 152 remaining.
Yeah, plenty of time here for UVU as that ball comes straight down the wall. I don't think they were expecting that either team.
Great touch right there by, I believe that was Competence. He gets it off of his back and gets a great passing play from Kibo to Ashton, or Ashton to Kibo. Don't you just love it when the subjects of what you're talking or commentating about overlap? As an open net for Rather Dark, and he gets a long, very slow 37-mile-an-hour. As all three players UVU are up, Kibo might not have or should not have been in the position he was. He should have been further back. With 128 left and down 2 goals, it's completely possible. It is completely possible for them to come back, however.
And we've seen UVU throughout this series score quickly. They can definitely do
Absolutely.
it, as they just need to work, finish those passing plays. You've seen a lot of them kind of going off the post, trying to get the goalie to commit, whoever's in goal, to try to commit, and then leaving the goal wide open. That's been their kind of go-to play here in Game 5 for UVU. As now we see all sorts of demos, bombs in the chat for you subscribers.
Double demo as Kibo will get a clear over to Oppo. However, he's there to meet him. Kibo cannot get the next touch with 52 seconds left. The green team needs to get something going very quickly. Dr. Boctor Lochter gets a very interesting 50-50. Kibo has sole possession of this ball. He's going to cheat, but he's out of boost. He gets Rather Dark to jump. Ashton is there for the follow. He can't get it. Dr. Boctor Lochter will back up into it. Get a good backflip touch. Rather Dark gets it to the middle. Oppo, he meets him. Kibo with a good pass middle. Dr. Boctor is up. He can't get the touch. Kibo gets it again. Ashton is coming in. Great attempt at a bump, but can't get it. That is floating middle. Not a lot of time left on the clock. Competence with a good 50 from Kibo, however. Dr. Boctor Lochter gets it over to Oppo. Competence comes up, gives it over to Rather Dark. That's a great possession play. As Kibo tries to meet him with 6 seconds left, there has to be some sort of miracle. Competence over to Dr. Boctor Lochter, and with 1 second left on the clock, it is mathematically impossible for UVU to come back. But a great series nonetheless. And you saw a lot of good coming from both of these teams. Not a lot of bad, to be completely honest with you. I think this is one of the first series in a long time where I don't a list of things to say about what they could have done, but it really came down to the great offense of Blizzard.